So I'm 27 right now, and throughout my 20s, most of my 20s, I've dedicated most of my time to my personal growth. And I focused on three things that I always keep in mind that I want to work on, because I see my 20s as a way to set up my future life. So when I reach 30, I want to look back at all of these years and really be proud of what I was able to build and accomplish for myself. And I really believe that the sooner you start, the better it is for you, because you will learn much more things. You're going to be able to create your own philosophy on the world and actually build your value as a man. So the three main parts are, the first one is your overall fitness and well-being in general. And it's not about only looking good and going to the gym looking aesthetic. Sure, it helps you, but it's also about your health, the way that you feel in your own body. You don't have any, let's say, diseases that you impose on yourself from, for example, going out, drinking, smoking a lot, wasting all of your energy on useless activities like staying up late, not having a proper sleeping schedule, not caring what you are feeding yourself. All of these points, you might not feel them right now. You might be able to eat, let's say, 2 pizzas and then go to sleep and not even think about it. But all of this is gonna come back and bite you in the ass once you reach 30. You're gonna feel like your metabolism is slowing down. So you're not gonna be able to burn as much calories when you grow older like you used to do when you were younger. This is like the smallest example, but there are other things. All of the decisions that you are taking right now, from skipping the gym to vaping to smoking, not even valuing your body, taking it for granted, this is not gonna last for you. You're gonna feel like if you are not doing the correct things, through time you're gonna lose what you have. So the best thing that you can do in your 20s is to actually maintain your body and have a solid foundation for yourself that you can rely on when you grow older. You don't want to be this guy that is 35 with a beer belly and telling himself that I can't get in shape and it's over for me, because it's really sad. I don't want to become like this. I want to make my life easier as I grow older. I don't want to look back at my 20s in a way where I let my years pass me by. Okay, I enjoyed them while I was young, but right now I don't have anything left for me. And of course, you can still go out and enjoy yourself every now and then, but don't make it your priority. Don't make it your number one focus, that you are living just because you want to enjoy your 20s, because these are the best quote unquote years of your life that you need to take advantage of. As a man, your best years are yet to come. You are gonna, with time, become much more better. You're gonna become much more in connection with your own self, with your own mind. You're gonna feel like you are much more valuable to the world. You are no longer lost. You have found yourself. You have found the person that you are. You are a whole. You are no longer missing something. And I think this is really essential to go through, and having a good relationship with your body, with your physique. So if you take your shirt off, you're actually proud of what you have built for yourself. This is immediately a thing that you can use to back your confidence up. So you're gonna look at yourself in a different way. And this might sound really superficial, but if you have a good physique, you have a good body, you went through hardships, you saw that it was raining, for example, and you went under the rain to go to the gym. It was late at night, you didn't feel like training, but you still went and did it anyway. This is all building discipline for yourself. This is building a foundation that you will rely on when you grow older. You have this work ethic, you have this mentality that you want to get shit done in the world, and you can translate it in other different areas of life. And once you reach 30, I didn't reach 30 yet, but I'm getting closer to it. So it's 3 years from today. I want to look back at myself right now, and I want to tell myself that I'm really proud of everything that I was able to build for myself. The second point is your money. So I didn't start to actually make a lot of money, and I am not rich or anything, but I feel that I'm able to sustain myself, and that's the most important thing at the end of the day. Whether you do it through a job, through a business, no matter how you do it, you want to be able to make money just by yourself. You don't want to rely on anyone else, and I think this is really important. And what you have to do in your 20s is, of course, you have to build a career for yourself, but there's nothing wrong with trying different areas and different things so you can know where you can stick and not still rely on your parents or your family members to give you handouts. This is a really crucial part in making you a man. And when I used to go to university, for example, I had small jobs, from working as a waiter to working in a bookshop. I did a lot of small jobs here and there. I was just a student back then, so most of the money that I made, I used to use it to pay off my university, and then I was living with my parents, so I didn't have much expenses. But after moving to Germany, I felt that I needed to get a job. I need to put myself out there. I need to be able to discover myself more. And I feel once you get a full-time job, once you have this concrete routine for yourself, and I know someone is gonna tell me you need to escape the matrix, bro, and shit like that, but I'm talking about realistic shit that happens not only on the online world. I'm talking about real life situations where 90% of people are working full-time jobs and they are actually being productive in the world. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to become a productive individual that has his worth, that has a place where he needs to go. Of course, you don't want to make your job 90% of your personality or only take your worth from your job, but having a source of income that you can use in order to rely on from your hard work, the energy, the time, the effort that you are putting in, not someone else. You are actually earning your value and your money. This makes you much more fulfilled. That's the number one point. And then it makes you much more responsible with the money that you are making. So back then, when I didn't make, I wouldn't say a lot of money, but I wasn't working full time back then. I only used to work on the weekends. I used this small paycheck. Okay, I paid my university off, but with the rest of the money, I didn't do anything for myself. I didn't buy anything that was gonna make me much more productive. So I spent most of my money buying video games, spending it on buying the newest console and shit like that. I just wasted my money around. And I've also done this when I first got my full-time job. So the first 2 paychecks, I've blew them off. I bought the latest iPhone, I bought new shoes, I bought a lot of things that I really didn't need. Materialistic stuff, basically, just because I wanted to impress other people. So when the iPhone 14 came out, for example, 2 years ago, I went out and bought it. I paid probably like $1,000 for it, which I really didn't need to do because I had a working iPhone 12. I didn't need to put this extra money, but I thought that if I would pull up and take my phone out and show it off, for example, if I was sitting in a restaurant, I would put it on a table, people are gonna think that I'm a wealthy person or I'm cool. So right now, I do not think of impressing other people with the things that I own. I actually use my money in order to buy things that are gonna help me with what I'm doing. For example, I bought a camera, I bought a microphone, I bought a better PC. So all of these are gonna help me throughout my content creation journey. So this is the way that I look at things right now. I see them as a long-term investment in myself. I also got myself a course on how to edit videos. These are all investments that I am doing in my own self that are gonna give me a return on this investment. So right now I have materials in front of me that I can use in order to create much better content that's gonna drive my vision forward. You see, this is how you grow with what you are doing, and this is how you use your money in an effective and efficient way. The third thing and the final point, and I think this is the most important one, and I've saved the best for last, it's your mindset. It's the way that you look at the world. I don't want to be stuck in a situation where I feel sorry for myself. I always want to be proud of what I'm doing, what I have going on for me, and I think this is where a good mindset comes into play, because you knew that you delayed gratification. You didn't go with the path of least resistance. You actually chose to put yourself in hard situations that were able to harden the way that you see the world. You are a tough individual. You have earned all of the scars that you've went through, and it shows through your experiences, through what you've been through in your 20s, all of the risks that you've taken on yourself, all of the countless nights that you've spent realizing that you have a dream and that you are working towards it while nobody else is seeing you, nobody else is out there clapping for you or telling you that what you are doing is really great. But you have a tunnel vision for yourself. You see yourself that once you reach 30, everything is gonna unfold in your life, and you have a direct goal that you are aiming towards. This is something that I used to miss back then. I didn't have a goal. I was running around aimlessly in my life, just living my day-to-day life, not looking forward to the future or not even caring what my future self is gonna be like, up until the point where I have become this future self. I don't want to look at my past self at the same exact way that I look at myself right now. So if I would look at myself in my 20s, there are a lot of things that I would have done different. But when I reach 30, I want to look at myself when I'm 27 and I'm gonna tell myself, damn, I had it already figured out. I knew what I was doing. I was putting in the work that matters, and I was able to build something for myself. And this is something that I am really passionate about. This is what drives me to wake up in the morning. This is why I do what I do, and I have this routine that I follow, and I am relentlessly pursuing what I want to, from the gym to making money to creating videos to no matter what I am putting myself into right now, where I see that I have potential in growing and actually creating something that's gonna last. For example, if I would see this video, let's say 3 years from now, I think that I would look at it and I would have this sense of accomplishment in myself. I was able to actually create something, and this is what matters at the end of the day. You want to see your 30s not as your goal, but as the starting point for the life that you want to create for yourself. You don't want to reach 30 where you haven't done anything in life. You were just wasting your time in your 20s, not taking care of your health, not taking care of your social skills, not taking care of your mindset, but you were just existing basically. No, your 30s are where you actually start to live and you actually start enjoying the fruits of your labor. This outro was sick, bro. I think I'm gonna end the video right here, and thanks for watching. I hope that you found it valuable and you can start applying it in your own life and in your own journey as well. If you want to book a free personal call with me where we can discuss personal topics about you and your self-improvement journey, because most of the tips are generalized, so I was talking from my own experience, but if you have any questions, you can either leave them down in the comment section below or book a free call with me like I said before. So thanks for watching, bro. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.